Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Alma. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Antonio?
Very well, very well. Here in New York, it's sunny day, so beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Same in Brooklyn.
So, how is going this week? Good?
Week is going good. Just started, but I have a good feeling about it. My last course is this week, so...
Okay, so module is going to finish, eh?
Yes, exactly.
So is there something that you want to work this week in particularly that
yes.
talk about? Yeah, please.
So I've been thinking a lot about how to get myself into a better routine, like how to structure my life a little bit better.
Better routine.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean better routine?
I guess I just mean that like I manage to maximize my productivity in the day, prioritize the right things, and to keep sort of an agenda or a schedule in my life.
Prioritize and agenda and the schedule better. Okay, it seems that there are lots of things together, eh? So what do you want to be really good?
So I guess that, like it's kind of a transition period right now because the classes are finishing. So I guess it's just about taking this extra time that I will now have and put into the projects that I'm prioritizing at the moment.
Okay. So at the moment, which one is the first priority?
So I'm building a startup. So I guess that would be the number one priority to.
So you are going to work in a startup.
I'm funding a startup.
Oh, you are funding a startup. Oh, that's interesting, eh? So you're funding a startup, and so you want to be organized to do better and arrange your schedule daily.
Yes.
Okay. How do you wanna? How would it be? Describe me your ideal day, please.
I guess in an ideal day, I would wake up early or not too late, and I would do work and manage to work with my colleagues. I would also have to get some time to exercise and eat well. So maybe, like just have a good homemade lunch and a dinner, and at the same time have some time for, hanging out with my friends and like doing things that I enjoy doing. So sort of like balancing these elements.
Okay. So you want to divide your day seems between work, time for yourself, like exercise, and your social life, seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So maybe you want to balance like 8-hour working, 2-hour exercise, or taking time for meditation, and meet your people or cultural activity. Find interesting things in here in New York to do. And how is your day now?
I guess that now it's been very unstable because the courses are over the weekends and sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. So I've been kind of, been stressed about that. And then you have to have group meetings, and then we've been going out a lot. So my sleep routine is also not good. So there's like a few elements that kind of prevent me from having a stable routine.
How do you want to structure in your routine?
I guess that, I would like to have like similar balances of the different things. So to like actually like manage to do a full work day and not wake up later than 9, and to like do things in the afternoon with friends, and then like have more of a like free time over the weekends, so more like of a regular thing.
So what's keeping, for example, far from to wake up in the morning at 9?
Probably the fact that I go to bed very late and then I sleep. So that it's distorted,
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's still summer.
That is true.
Let's try to think in a different way, like a different concept. What would be an achievement for you, for example, from the next days that could help you and to focus for the next week in the how to better arrange your work-life balance? Your ideal week.
My ideal week. I guess that, like if I manage to finish my course tomorrow and then start already the day after to have, I don't know, regular waking hours and to exercise every day and to make lunches, those would probably be some milestones. Like to cook at home. Yeah, I guess those would be like elements that would help.
Okay. And what could keep you far from to cook at home, for example, now?
I do it, but sometimes when I don't have time or when my friends are going out to eat, that's when I like eat out. But yeah, I think I do cook at home quite a lot. I just maybe have to like make it more of a routine thing.
One routine that you, for example, you could add next week that could help you improve, and then is like the first movement that you think the easiest that you can do to arrange a better work-life balance. Which one could be?
Sorry, one more time.
Okay, I will try to re-elaborate. Between all this kind of activity that you said, for example, the work, the exercise, and social activity. So, and in social activity, I will include also the part that we arranged about the cooking and to go to the grocery and to buy food, because you have to consider also the time to do this kind of stuff. So which one of these activity, if it becomes your priority to arrange, which one could be the first one that will help you to set also the other activities? So maybe I'm trying to rephrase. I will rearrange for the next week my exercise routine in a way that then I will try to arrange the other activity, for example.
I guess that probably like what comes is my work schedule, because I have to rely on other people. So there are more people involved. So that would probably be the pillar to figure out when they are available and when we could like structure our work. And then I can sort of create my own routine around that.
So let's try to focus about your working schedule for the moment. What do you think?
I think that it will probably be the most effective way to meet up in the mornings and work until the afternoon.
How many hours?
Probably like around 8 hours, but we also have team members that live in Dubai and Germany. So we kind of have to also arrange around that. So sometimes we have to have morning meetings and then people are in the evenings, like in other places. So yeah, I guess that, like 8 hours in the kind of like a normal working day would probably be the most effective way.
How do you usually, because during the school, how do you usually arrange your week?
I guess that I kind of just go day by day, like usually, because it can vary so much, like when I have to be somewhere, when I don't, what I'm doing. So I guess that, yeah, maybe something that I could change is to try to go more long term, think about the week as a whole and not as like day by day.
Okay. So before the school, how was your day? Sorry.
Before the school, I mean, it was, of course, like in the other modules, it was more of a routine, maybe like, I don't know, module A, module B. But I think like before I started Holt, I had a job, so it was way more stable, like around that. But yeah, that was sort of how it was.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think that could be useful for you to arrange your next week routine? How do you wanna practically? What
Uh,
what could be a good option?
I guess I could try to like make like a calendar to write it down, write down a list of the things that I want to achieve, and like go from there.
Okay.
So if I do that tomorrow, for example, after my class, then I should be able to kind of figure out what it is that I need to get done
Mm-hmm. So
in this week.
you mean that starting, for example, a calendar
Mm-hmm.
with your schedule, working schedule,
Mm-hmm.
including meeting with other people could help you
Who are the people?
with all the team member will help you.
Ah, uh, yeah. I mean, I guess we would have to arrange all together
So
the
let's
whole
try
team.
to think about this calendar. How do you wanna arrange? For example, team meeting and working with the colors. How would you like to arrange colors? So maybe an agenda, a wall calendar. What
I
do you
think
think would help you?
will look like. I think that for myself, I generally like to like write down, so like do like a physical copy of an agenda. But we also have like a working calendar, so maybe I should try to get us to use that working calendar so we can actually make like daily schedules. That could be something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can do like element by element. Yeah, probably color coding a little bit, or just to like put emphasis on different things.
Okay. So what do you want to work?
What do I want to work?
What do you wanna do? In this next week, I will do this.
Okay, so in the next week, I will make a physical agenda so that I will stick to my routine plan,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah,
I guess so. I will.
I will.
Okay. I think I am okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, be
Pretty
happy.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio.
Okay, that was a lot better than that our sessions before. So Antonio, you've made great progress, if I may say that. So it's you're asking a lot of open-ended questions and you're summarizing. So it's really something very helpful today, and it seems like you've got that naturally now. You did a good job taking Alma directly to her ideal, and also to making comparison to what's happening today in reality, and also to options on getting other people involved and how would that look like. And then you summarized a lot. I a little bit on the beginning and a little bit on the end, I would get that some sort of contracting in place, some sort of opening, which you had pretty good, like the connection was there in place. I'm just and in the end, the commitment part, like a little bit on that, on how would you make a closing of like a conclusion that works
Yeah.
for the coach, for the learner as well. And given the task, it was simply a task focused with a very limited time, and it's like set time the next week. This was a good session. I don't have a lot of you maybe you were leading once on
Yeah, I think I get the same impression at the end that I was a little bit leading. I don't know if you get the same perception, Christina and Alma, but maybe I don't know. This is what I was.
yeah, well, this is also a way that you speak. You sometimes you summarize in a way that sounds a little bit leading, but it's good overall. If we know you. Maybe if it's someone else that we doesn't know you, yeah, the wording would be good to watch how you're, instead of making it like a sentence, say maybe, so to summarize, if I understand correctly, this is what it is, and then try to make it, as Alma even said earlier, shorter, not not just repeating what she said. So but again, you did a lot better than other times where you seemed like it wasn't working. Now the questions came naturally, and that was my opinion. So it's really nothing really huge that stood out.
No?
But good.
I mean,
Yeah, so it's
I
good.
always work with you so far, so you know me.
Yeah. Good. So
Okay.
great. Thank you. I'm gonna stop.
Perfect. Thank you very
recording.
much.